Hey kids, Uncle Kenny here. This is the last day of our peace series, and today's topic is peace, love, and helping others. Now, we as Christians, we are called to be peacemakers. And for some of us, well, that's kind of hard to do. Because I know that some of you who have brothers, sisters, or both, there seems to be no peace at all. I know they can be annoying and bothersome, but I also know at the end of the day, you still love your brother or sister. And for those of you who don't have brothers or sisters, you could be annoyed by, well, your parents, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, or even your friends. But for most of us, we can just be annoyed by other people in general. But you know, in the grand scheme of things, the earth, well, by comparison, it is a very, very small place. You know, there are over 7.5 billion people on the planet and growing every minute. Okay. So it's kind of hard to ignore every single person. And as you all know, over this past year, you can only stay in your house for so long before you start wanting and needing to go outside and be around other people. You see, kids, we are social people. We need to be around others. And each of us is different from one another. You know, there may be some similarities, but each of us is very unique in our own special way. You know what? That's how God made us. Now, just imagine if we were all exactly the same. We looked the same. We walked and talked the same, played the same, and thought exactly the same thing. We would get so bored. Now, it would be like, I don't know, eating a bowl of oatmeal every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for your entire lives. Ugh. But we are also very different from one another. We think differently, we act differently, and we reason differently. And because of those differences, we sometimes disagree with the way that others think, feel, and react. And that's because of the different ways that each of us were raised, and the different things that we've experienced, and the ways that we've experienced them. All in all, we live on this small little planet together. So, we must be tolerant of each other. Because even though we might disagree, still, we must get along with one another. And the absolute master of that is Jesus Christ. That's right. He is the master of tolerance, the master of peace, and the master of love, and the master of forgiveness. Even when the Roman soldiers beat him, mocked him, and crucified him, Jesus prayed for them, and he chose to forgive them.
Father, forgive them. They know not what they do.
So we must follow Jesus' example, like it says in Romans chapter 14, verse 19. So let us do all we can to live in peace, and let us work hard to build up one another. We must show peace, love, and always try to help others when we see the need. Now, just imagine for the moment what it would be like if there were no more wars, no more hate, and no more anger. Just peace, love, and people help. Wow, it would be heaven on earth. Now, wouldn't that be awesome? You bet it would. So, as our lesson point for today states, don't stand down. Stand up for peace, love, and helping others. So, show one another peace. Show one another love. And as always, always help one another. If we all do that, this will be an amazing world to live in. Okay, kids, now look, I said in my last video that I would be picking 5 names to win an Uncle Kenny face mask. Well, that has changed. I will now be picking 1 boy and 1 girl from the next 3 videos. So let's start picking today, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, so let's start picking. Ladies first. Okay, our first winner is Cadence. All right, way to go. Okay, so Cadence, you will be getting the first official Uncle Kenny face mask. Now for the boys. Okay. Ooh. And the winner is Jack Hitchcock. All right. Way to go, guys. Congratulations to you both. You're getting one of these. Come see me on Sunday and I'll give them to you. All right. Okay, gang. Keep those questions coming and make sure you put your names on them. And you may be a winner of an official Uncle Kenny face mask in my next video. So until next time, this is your old pal Uncle Kenny saying so long.